Hello, there we go. I did turn it on. Now it's back on. Good evening. Welcome to the Snug Community Chorus Spring Concert 2026. Thank you. I'm going to forget everything I need to say, so I did print it out. Thank you for being here. We're really excited to share music tonight that uplifts our community. We prepared a program full of songs of joy, songs of peace, songs about community, and some of these are heartbreakingly beautiful, and some of them are just pure fun. My name is Sarah Troxler. I'm the artistic director here of the Snug Harbor Community Chorus. Alongside me is Darylyn Kaler, our wonderful collaborative pianist. We could not do this without her. You just heard my friend Ed Sorrentino over here on the drums. We're going to be hearing a lot more from him this evening. And I'm going to invite out Carla Pekanovsky, our violinist. As we venture into some of our Americana feel in this part of the program, the next song, The Journey, brings together two familiar tunes, the Shaker Melody Simple Gifts and Dvorak's New World Symphony theme, which here is entitled Going Home. Together, these tunes form a partner song. So welcome Carla, welcome Ed, and please enjoy The Journey.
Our program continues celebrating our home of the United States. and recognizing its upcoming 250th birthday. First is the familiar Take Me Home, Country Roads, made ever popular by John Denver. Common Book about this song tells us that inspiration came to one of the songwriters, Bill Daniff, driving down the back roads of Maryland. Daniff said, "I just started thinking country roads. I started thinking of me growing up in western New England and going on all of these small roads. It didn't have anything to do with Maryland or West Virginia or any place. After that is The Land Is Your Land by famed American folk singer Woody Guthrie. You may even have the chance to join in on that one. Please enjoy Country Roads and This Land Is Your Land."
continuing to recognize pride in community and culture. The next song is Va Pensiero. Va Pensiero is also known as the chorus of the Hebrew slaves from the opera Nabucco, written in 1842 by Giuseppe Verdi. It's not the happiest of songs, but its beautiful melodies and lyrics are sung to reflect the nostalgia, camaraderie, strength, and endurance of community. Sung in Italian, the lyrics mean, hasten thoughts on golden wings, hasten and rest on the densely wooded hills, where warm and fragrant and soft are the gentle breezes of our native land. The banks of the Jordan we greet, and the towers of Zion. Oh, my homeland so beautiful and lost. Oh, memories so dear and yet so deadly. Golden heart of our prophets, why do you hang silently on the willow? Rekindle the memories of our hearts and speak of the times gone by. Or like the faithful Solomon, draw a lament of raw sound. Or permit the Lord to inspire us to endure our suffering. In contrast, the song after that will be Funiculi Funicula by Luigi Denza. Originally composed as a joke, this fun and frolicking tune journeys in and out of Italian and English, discussing the joys of riding the funicular cable car, traveling up and down the sides of Mount Vesuvius in Italy. Enjoy Va Pensiero, followed by Funiculi Funicula. Thank you.
The song you just heard was Instrument of Peace, featuring the famous words of St. Francis of Assisi. This next song invites us into what perhaps is really the crux of this entire program. I'd like to read the optimistic poem that we are about to sing with original words by Langston Hughes. I dream a world where man, no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its paths adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor avarice lights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth and every man is free. Where wretchedness will hang its head and joy, like a pearl, attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream, my world. We welcome back to the stage Ed Sorrentino and Carla Pekanowski, along with trumpeter Ron Christensen. This song will feature a solo by Tom Finney. Enjoy I Dream a World, followed by Let There Be Peace on Earth, after which there will be a brief intermission.
Roy S. Kelly Memorial Scholarship Award. I wanted to give you a little bit of bio about him. Roy Kelly was a former director of the Snug Harbor Community Chorus. He was a director when I joined over 15 years ago. Roy was a singer, a musician, a director, and showman. If you ever met him, you would remember him. After retiring, Roy and his wife Janine moved back to his beloved Vermont, where he passed away, unfortunately, about 3 years ago. And I have so much in my heart about Roy Kelly, and what a great director he was. The chorus decided to honor Roy Kelly by adding his name to the scholarships that we offer our students this year, thus the Roy S. Kelly Memorial Scholarship. Roy would be so pleased with our 2026 winners. Congratulations to Michaela Whitaker, our first two-time winner. In this period of time that we've offered scholarships, she is the first time that's won it twice. If you saw her, if you went to our Christmas show, how many people went to our Christmas show? All right, if you went to our Christmas show, she was fabulous, and you're going to get to see her sing again. And the other winner is August Augie Ames. Michaela is a junior at Situate High School, and Augie is a sophomore, again, also from Situate High School. This year, Snug Harbor collaborated with South Shore Conservatory to award $1,500 scholarships to both of these two students. And congratulations. And now you get Sarah back, and you get, to get rid of me, you get Sarah back, and you get to listen to these outstanding students.
So this scholarship is open up to students grades 9 through 11 all across the South Shore. It just so happens that they both are from Situate High School this year, and that's very special because, one, I work at Situate High School, so I get to see them every day, and they are truly amazing musicians. And both of them I happen to have known in some way since they were like 5 years old or 7 years old, something like that. So just going back, so just worked out this way this year, but you're in for a real treat to hear their performances. So I'll invite them out individually, and they'll tell you a little bit about the pieces that they're going to perform. So first we have Michaela Whitaker.
Hello everyone. As Sarah just introduced me, my name is Michaela Whitaker, and tonight I will be singing for you the Danza Fanciulla Gentile by Francesco Durante. And for those of you who do not speak Italian, it translates to Dance, Dance, Gentle Young Woman.
Oh and today I'll be performing an original work called Velveteen. It's not about a rabbit. I wrote this piece as kind of an ode to a question a lot of children face growing up. And it's, if you could give advice to yourself, what would that be? And this song is my answer to that question. Fair warning before I start, I was in Disney earlier this week, and I shot my voice out screaming on rides, so don't pressure. You want it all perfect. Perfect isn't something you'll ever get. So you try to hide from heaven's eyes. When you do something you'll regret. You say, I'll think of something. Something that'll get me out of this mess. But you keep on lying so they keep smiling. Instead of getting it off your chest. Don't you change to make it feel? 'Cause if you change to feel their love, then the love they feel ain't real. Velveteen. Don't you hide when you see? 'Cause the person who hides all their love ain't the person you wanna be. And I know the way it feels divided. That's always stuck between. Well, you can say that you're the problem. You can listen to me. Velveteen. Velveteen. And don't you hate the role you are? 'Cause yes, you have a different life with a different set of stars. Velveteen. It's okay to feel the fears. But it's your love that brings you down. It's the way that it appears. I know that it ain't easy trying to tell them how you feel. But the pride is in the pain, 'cause that's what makes you real. The love you feel ain't different, it's just different how they see. There ain't no shame in living right, so let it be. Velveteen. The way you feel's nothing to hide. 'Cause I could look a million ways at the things you just described. Velveteen. The way you feel's not something wrong. And we'll break our heart. And so you put it in a song.
Call him Elton Augie. Elton John must have started this way. I'd like to have both Michaela and Augie come back on the stage, please. Where'd they go? On behalf, come a little closer. Thank you. On behalf of the Snug Community Chorus and our collaboration with the South Shore Conservatory, we congratulate you on winning the Roy S. Kelly Memorial Scholarship. And this is a certificate to prove it. Well, and congratulations. Congratulations. Chorus is going to come back on stage for the second half. So thank you very much.
shout out the second sopranos and their little feature there at the end. Good job, second sopranos.
Welcome to the second half of our program. You just heard Put a Little Love in Your Heart with Love Train. Next up, we have You've Got a Friend, featuring soloist Paula Fisher. This song was made popular by the one and only Carole King in 1971 and has been recorded by many other notable artists over the years, such as James Taylor, Michael Jackson, Anne Murray, and Donny Hathaway. After that, you'll hear some renditions with a twist of some fun songs of love and harmony, Burt Bacharach's What the World Needs Now, followed by Happy Together,
made popular by the Turtles, and our title song of tonight's program.
When you're down and troubled
This next song, For Good, from the Broadway musical in the recent movie Wicked, shares the story of meaningful friendships and relationships in our lives. Our version features soprano soloists Kristen Huberdeau and Karen Hay. For our performance, we would like to dedicate this song to our celebration of Mother's Day, to all of the mothers, women, and mother figures in our lives. On a personal note, I would like to take this opportunity to give a personal dedication of this song to Heidi, my wife. We are about to celebrate on June 12th our 50th wedding anniversary. So, from all of us, thank you to all the amazing women in our lives, near and far, past and present, and happy Mother's Day. As the song says, because I knew you, but this is about mother, so because you loved me, I have been changed for good.
Thank you for joining us at our spring concert celebrating joy, peace, and community. For our final two songs, our scholarship winners will be joining us. You Raise Me Up, made popular by Josh Groban, is a song of encouragement, hope, and resilience, focusing on finding strength through support during difficult times. We conclude with an old favorite of the chorus, Dona nobis pacem, or grant us peace. May that sentiment of peace carry from our hearts to yours long after the last note is sung, and may peace go with you on your way home.
To our instrumentalists, one more round of applause for Carla, for Ed, and she deserves her own bow, Geraldine. I want to thank this incredible choir. Thank you all so much for putting your faith in me, and it's been a really great first year with this choir. I'm just so grateful and really proud of everybody for your hard work. So congratulations to this choir. And thank you everybody for joining us. We've got one more tune for you.